Hello, my name is Gan. I come from Mongolia, and I believe I'm the first Mongolian to be standing here on the Solana stage. And for those of you who are not familiar, Mongolia is a large country, with 19th largest country, with only 3.5 million people in it, out of which half live in one city. We were under socialist regime 30 years ago, and we tried to transition in the past 30 years into market economy and democracy, and with all the implications that it had on livelihoods of the people. So I basically started working in 1991 for the Stock Exchange of Mongolia, when we started privatizing all those socialist state-owned enterprises for free to all our citizens. And then I joined the Central Bank of Mongolia. I started the first non-bank finance company in Mongolia, Savings and Loan Cooperative, and founded a bank, worked for the Ministry of Finance. And so everything I did was in centralized financial institutions, basically. So after I lost in the elections in 2012, I had to make a decision for myself, what do I want to do? How do I carry on, My original goal was to help my country become a richer, prosperous country so that our people could lead a decent life. In 2013, thus, I initiated a movement which was called Investor Nation. Because over the course of my previous career, I just realized that people will need to have access to finance to earn better money. And that was not enough. They needed to have a safe place to save their money. The banks needed to be trustworthy. They needed insurance. They needed pension programs that worked when they grew old. So the idea was that I would take my company, or many companies, and make them public companies so that everybody could have ownership in the company that they were getting services from, or the companies that they worked in. So we pioneered lots of different things, and the real breakthrough came when we stumbled upon Bitcoin. So we took the notion of the crypto and blockchain, and we said, why can't we have a loyalty program for bank customers? I mean, conventional loyalty programs don't work for banks. We're heavily regulated. We cannot basically tell our customers, okay, we give you 10 loyalty points for obtaining a credit card from us, and then next time he or she comes back to us and says, I want to redeem those coins and maybe help me repay my credit card. We cannot say, like in most cases, the traditional loyalty program offerers were saying, oh, we changed the condition for, your loyalty program doesn't work on this credit card, or your loyalty points don't work anymore for our chain of hotels. It expired last year, etc. So with the loyalty programs that were based on blockchain, it became very transparent. You could assign value, and it became a property of that individual, whoever we gave it to. And that person could transfer it, could sell it, could use it to get more services from us. And it worked like a real loyalty, because we kept receiving those same clients who came back for more business. We were attracting more clients. And here's what we achieved. We introduced ardcoins, ARD coins, in 2018, and it took us only 3 years to hit 1 million clients. In my previous bank, it took us 25 years to reach 1 million people. We increased our shareholders base. We currently have 110,000 shareholders in our companies. We have 1.6 million people who get our services through a super app called ardab. And then we increased our business manifold. So how does it work? We have a super app, which is called ardApp. You can basically go in there and obtain credit. You can save your money. You can buy an insurance. You can go and do online shopping. You can even play lotto. We introduce lots of games on it. And then every time you make a transaction inside the app, we reward you with our coins. Then you can move it to our own exchange, which is called International Digital Assets Exchange, and swap it for security tokens. You can swap it for real estate tokens that we also offer here. You can buy Bitcoin with our coins. We make the market for it. You can change it for Mongolian tugriks or US dollar tethers or USDC. So it helps us to encourage people to become investors. It helps Mongolia grow and develop because we are increasing a saving rate, investing rate of our citizens. We are accumulating capital. The tokenomics is really simple. Basically, you all know Excel spreadsheets, right? There is such a term which is called circular reference. So if you input the formula incorrectly and you refer to one cell twice, it just doesn't work. In our case, it works perfectly. We have 4.6 billion ardcoins outstanding. We expense those ardcoins when we give them as loyalty. When we run out of the reserves, we have to go back to the market and buy it back, put it in our marketing budgets. We have to buy it back at whatever the market is and give it to the next client or to the next service that we just sold on our app. Up to now, we focused on using our ecosystem. The ecosystem is owned by our financial group. We have 45 different financial licenses. We have 40 different companies operating under the group. Most of them are financial services companies, but we have now we integrated our development companies. We have basically acquired the companies who provide our solutions in terms of blockchain, core banking systems. We own a stock exchange, and we own the crypto exchange. We think that those two centralized exchanges will have to converge. And we run also a decentralized finance project, which is called ardmoney. The next stage will be to expand it to include other vendors, other suppliers, other merchants. And the third stage will be to expand the idea globally, to disrupt the global loyalty programs offered by airlines, by hotels, in conjunction with Solana, and with who we are signing a memorandum of understanding to collaborate on disruption of loyalties. Here I wanted to show you a video of a project that we did in March. Yeah, so basically what you saw was a first full-fledged rock concert inside the metaverse. We invested into a metaverse company. We invested into a blockchain development company. We invested into a company which helped us create an NFT open marketplace. And we put together, we collaborated with a band, Mongolian band, which is called The Who. It's a very famous band, you know, touring United States and Europe as we speak, with sold-out concerts. And we wanted to show that this new technology offers hope for developing countries such as Mongolia, that it puts us on the same start line with the developed world, that we can now offer something back and also benefit from this fourth industrial revolution, if you will, if we put our minds to it and created something that was as crazy as that rock concert. The avatars could be bought as NFTs. The tickets were sold as NFTs. You could buy them only through *ArtCoins on our landing page. And we played in 3 different time zones. And you could upgrade your avatars and buy different skins, different movements as NFTs, also using *ArtCoins. And I think this is a bit far-fetched, but I have many kids, and I see my youngest ones, you know, wear those Oculuses every night and interact with their friends, you know, from all over the world, and play those games. So most of their free time, in the evenings at least, is spent inside these kind of games. So if the future, that is the young generation, the kids, really embrace this idea of their life inside the metaverse, I said, okay, I'll bring my services, my financial services, to them inside the metaverse. And here I will stop, and I want to leave you with this story that I heard in the school when I was a kid myself. And this is an illustration of Baron von Münchhausen, a German fairy tale. Basically, the guy who goes around and tells about his adventures to his followers. So one day he rides his horse, he falls into a swamp, he asks for help, nobody comes. So what does he do? He takes his ponytail and pulls himself out of the swamp along with his horse. So very early on in my career, I realized that we cannot help poor, so-called poor or low-income people by becoming their good big brothers, by extending our hands, unless that person himself or herself have this inspiration and courage to change, to make a change in their own lives. You don't see a successful and prosperous person who was helped by somebody to become a successful person. It is he or she himself or herself doing that, changing their lives. It's the same for the countries. You know, you don't have UN or World Banks or Asian or European development banks come and help countries. Where have you seen a country that became a prosperous country because of donations given by development institutions? No, it is the countries, the nations, the people of those countries who come together, who unite under vision and set their mission to make their countries prosperous. So I think I'll leave you with that story, and I hope that Mongolia will be able to pull itself out of the situation we found ourselves 30 years ago. Our GDP is growing rapidly. I think our government wants Mongolia to have become a prosperous middle-income country already, higher middle-income country already by the end of this decade. And we, as its citizens, we want to help her achieve this goal. And I count on all your support and help, and I look forward to collaborating with Solana on disrupting loyalty points across the world. Thank you.